Step Up English. Take the next step to fluency.
Unit 10. Lesson 6. Writing a newspaper story. I start the lesson by asking my students, have you ever read a newspaper or news online? What do headlines usually tell us? Do headlines use long sentences or short ones? I show students a few short example headlines and let them read them aloud. I explain that headlines help us understand the news quickly. I tell my students, today we are going to read a real newspaper story about a young boy who helped his mother. We will learn how to choose the best headline and how to write our own headlines. I remind them that newspapers talk about real events and use clear and simple language. Lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to read and understand a short newspaper story. Choose the best headline for a story. Write correct newspaper headlines. Use linking words, all those, however, correctly. Presentation. I read the newspaper story aloud with my students. Then, I asked them to read silently. I explain. Headlines use the present simple. We do not use a and the in headlines. Headlines are short and clear. I write an example on the board. 10-year-old girl learns to fly plane. Practice 1. Choosing the best headline. Strategy used, think, pair or share, 7 minutes. I ask students to read the 3 headlines in exercise 1. Steps. Think, read the story again and think about the best headline. Pair, discuss your answer with your partner. Share, tell the class which headline you chose and why. Assessment 1. Formative. I assess students based on correct understanding of the story, choosing the most suitable headline, explaining their choice clearly. I give oral feedback. Challenge question. I ask my students, how can learning how to help others in emergencies make our community safer? Think about responsibility, helping others, problem solving. Students answer in 1 or 2 sentences. Exit strategy question. Before you leave, I ask you orally, why do newspaper headlines use short and simple sentences? Students answer briefly. Lesson conclusion. I conclude the lesson by saying, well done, everyone. Today, you learned how to read a newspaper story, choose the best headline, and use linking words correctly. I remind students, headlines help people understand news quickly. Helping others is an important life skill. Good writing makes real stories clear and meaningful. Great job! See you next lesson.
Step Up English. Like, share, subscribe.